Montreal nurse Naveed Hussein says he felt a duty to get the COVID-19 vaccine.
It's important, right? We need to be able to protect patients. We have such vulnerable populations coming into the hospital all of the time.
Soon, COVID vaccinations will no longer be optional for Quebec healthcare workers in close contact with patients. They'll be mandatory.
It means that if you're not vaccinated, you cannot work in the healthcare system.
While 90% of Quebec healthcare workers have at least one dose, the Premier says those who don't represent a real risk. The Canadian Medical Association and the Canadian Nurses Association have been calling for policies like this.
The stronger the vaccine mandates, the safer our communities will be for everyone.
But some say it takes away a personal choice.
We do favor the fact that people do get vaccinated, but then it's also an individual right. So it's something, it's private.
New mandates are coming to Ontario as well. Healthcare workers in several settings will have to prove they're vaccinated, have medical exemptions, or take regular COVID tests.
I would obviously prefer that everyone I'm around is fully vaccinated, but have to respect people's personal choice.
But for schools, some Ontario teachers' unions say the province's plan doesn't go far enough because while it would require teachers to disclose whether or not they're vaccinated, it doesn't make the shots mandatory.
What we'd really like to see is a vaccination mandate, both for educators and for students, with obviously appropriate exemptions.
Quebec is still working out details about what will happen if employees refuse to comply. Hussein says while most of his colleagues have their shots,
there are a few that are still hesitant and they need a little push.
He hopes this will convince more people to get theirs. Alison Northcott, CBC News, Montreal.